Good day, my people. How are we doing? Quite a while that we have conferred with one another. But by the way, I'm just here to make you understand something. It is the issue of relationship, marriage. Should I tell you something? Do you know why some persons who have started a good relationship will never end up getting married? Do you know? There are so many things involved. Before I say what I want to say, there was a time a guy told me, he's a Muslim anyway, he got married to a young lady and he still wants to get married to another. You get, but this guy is in the village, whereas the second lady which he wants to get married to is in the city. So when the relationship started, they were talking. So one day the girl was like, I'm not coming to stay in the village. So if you want to marry me, then relocate to the city. The guy vibe died down immediately. The guy was telling me, he said, how could a lady she wants to get married to be dictating to him at this point because she's staying in the city? What if he gets to the city and nothing works? Are you getting it? That is one. Where I'm being posted lately, a guy was telling me we were talking and a lady rather, she was saying there is a guy in that particular place, a village, a remote area, who wants to get married to a lady who stays in Lagos. You know what happened? At a point when the guy was, everything was, about to materialize, and the lady said she's not staying in the village. And in fact, the guy had no relative in the city. Where is he going to start from in the city? The lady never thought of that. So now, according to what I heard, they say the relationship is having key leg and the marriage is not going to work. What stop most marriages? You see people in relationship, all of a sudden they are no more. You begin to say or think different type of things. All right. Number one is the problem of urbanization. Yes. Probably the lady is in the city, the guy is in the village. Normally, ladies that are brought up in the city will not want to get married and come and stay in the village. Most of them. But in the marriage school, in the school of marriage, you need to, as a lady, you don't even know where you end up. So you don't dictate that, okay, this is that. If your spouse is considerate enough, depending on what he's doing, you could say, okay, let's make provision for this, let's make provision for that. But at times I see that ladies are like pushing guys to do what they don't want to do. And in the end, if they got hooked on the way, probably some of them might decided to, begin to say different things and leave the relationship or marriage. You get? So that is number one thing. This urbanization stuff. What is even surprising me, guys are in the city. Most of them, when they want to get married, they still run to the village. And those in the village are looking out for the ladies in the city to get married to them. Because they just want to, yes, I'm in the village, but I'm married to somebody in the city who can speak, one form of English or the other, stuff like that. But in the end, it will lead to another problem. There's no way that's not corrupt. I know people are running from the city to the village to get married, thinking that the village ladies are very good. It is nowhere is safe now. Both in the village and in the city, every lady, most of the ladies, not all anyway, they are corrupt. Infidelity has taken over. All right. So, ladies, you need to rejig yourself, because I've seen, not on many occasions, on one or two occasions, many occasions, this singular thing. I don't want to stay in the village. I don't want to do this. That's caused so many things. Are you getting it? So, I think we should get this concept very well, and it will help us so that we shouldn't be doing anyhow. And number two thing that breaks a relationship or even cause divorce in marriage, that is if you are lucky to get married or to be betrothed, is expectation. All right, expectation. Some persons enter into a relationship with expectation that yes, this is it, this is that. When you are optimistic, it's different from the expectation I'm talking about. Yeah, you, some persons just, maybe due to your physical appearance, the way you walk, the way you appear, the way you talk, and they will just assume everything is all right. So once you just approach them, they accept. They are expecting that yes, you begin to cater for everything they say. And once that thing is not coming out, they begin to label you. You are not good. You are not that. You are not loving. Because one thing I noticed about ladies is that when you are giving, that is when you are loving them. Once you don't give, you don't love them. What a what a mentality. So it has even caused this or deposited this mindset in them that in as much as you are not giving them, you don't love them. All right, but that is not the case, and most of them have lost the good people because of this. You are coming into a relationship, you begin to expect different thing or the other. Look at some relationship. Let if there's some relations that have had issues, all right, ask the lady. You'll be talking about money. He's not doing this. He's not. It's been a long time he did this. It's been a long time he did. Oh my God, that is the expectation I'm talking. And before you know what you are expecting, because it's not coming, you begin to misbehave. And before you know, everything is over. It's part of the world that we are in. If you're not wise, you're not wise. Some persons are looking for a way to get settled down, and you yourself, you are using your hand to spoil things. And another thing is respect. Are you getting it? Respect, that is a third thing. If you disrespect a man, God has made a man your God already. There's nothing anybody on earth can do about it. No matter how a man is, you must give him that respect. As I am, I value nothing more than respect. You see, it's not just even, the respect should not even come from every other person. If you like, don't respect me. People out there. But if I know that yes, you are my wife, going to get married to you, you must respect me. That one is certain. If you don't do it, then you want misbehavior to start. Yes. What is that? Even guys that respect, there's a guy that is babbing me. There's the way this guy respects, and it's not any other thing. Naturally, when he babs, I give him extra money. Not because I love what he did, but because of the respect. That is one thing with me. But if you want to prove you are someone stubborn, Baba, and then you see the other side of me slowly. All right. So that is the thing. No matter how you think a guy is bad, hmm? And please don't just disrespect him. If you respect a man, he can go any length for you. And you ladies, understand that sometimes when you ask and a man doesn't give, know quite okay that yes, probably it's not there, or maybe money is fixed somewhere, or he wants to use it for something crucial. All right, because some ladies have deemed it fit that yes, Even if they are dying and you don't have anything, and you see, though you have money, but you can't access it, they'll be thinking you don't want to assist them, or you want them to die before. If you know the concept behind saving and investing, you will understand what I'm talking about. All right? So, I don't know. That is that. That is that. And aside respect, a woman who nags, so many men can be, if you talk too much, it's a problem. All right? And that is what leads to you disrespecting people. Because you are talking, you don't even think before you talk, you begin to talk as it comes. It's wrong. All right? So it's part of what spoil relationship these days. Are you getting it? So I just hope we'll rejig ourselves. Things are going, there was a video I made that things are changing. If things change, you change alongside. If you want to be buying shawarma before and maybe as things get exorbitant in the market, you just need to cut down your expenses. What would you do? You know, you have to sit down again, calculate, okay, this I'm going to discard this, that I'm going to discard that. Not that you continue just the way it were, whereas things have changed. Alright. So most relationship and marriages are not working, not because of the man, but because of the woman majorly. If you do the needful, I know some men are stupid anyway. Yes. Some men are funny, but in relationship, you should know whom you are going to get married to. Or probably some of you just come out, live somewhere and they say, okay, this is the man I want you to marry. 2 months, marriage don't start. And when you get home, you begin to see different nonsense. Uh, if you can't stay with that man, leave. If you know you can't stay with that woman, leave. I beg. That's why God say you search. Not that you go and look. And when you are searching, probably you lost money, you begin to search. You might even see leaf and throw it away. Of course, now you see leaf, you throw it away until you see that money. So if you are mingling with a man or a woman and you are hoping to get married and you begin to notice any change that you don't like, you try to correct it, oftentimes it's repeating itself, you go now, you look for another one. Alright? Look for another one. So that is it's just a simple logic. When they say search, they don't just search in one particular location and you think you find. No. From here, you search from here, and when you are searching, you take your time in that particular position. Oh, this is not the money. You go to another place, you search. That is just the concept. You get? So we ourselves, we are the one that is spoiling things for ourselves. Later I begin to blame the man, later I begin to blame the woman, all this nonsense up and down. But you don't even sit down to think where you have gone wrong or what you've done wrong. That is the thing. People like talking about other persons, forgetting that yes, they themselves are, not on the right track. We have to rejig ourselves, to tell ourselves the truth. We have to rejig ourselves. You get? So, whoever wants marriage to work for him or her is in your hands. If you don't want it to work for you, fine. Fine. It's not compulsory. That is me. Marriage is not compulsory. And nobody will penalize you for not being married. Alright? So, that is just what I want to pass across to us today. If you find it worthy of liking, you like. If you find it worthy of commenting or sharing, you share. If you don't find it worthy, well, you leave it. Just do it and go. Yeah. Goodbye.